When it comes to natural beauty, few things rival the feathers of certain birds. These animals evolved their plumage not just for camouflage or flight, but also for attracting mates, signaling status and dazzling rivals. Across continents and habitats, some species have taken feather coloration and pattern to extreme, almost surreal levels. The list of birds with the most beautiful feathers isn't just about color, though. It's about contrast, structure, iridescence, and the mystery of how evolution pulled it all together. One of the most iconic examples is the peacock, specifically the Indian peafowl. The male's iridescent train, which can reach over 5 feet long, features hundreds of eye patterns that shimmer in blues and greens. These aren't just pigment-based colors, they're structural colors created by microscopic crystal-like structures that reflect light. Peacocks raise and fan this elaborate plumage during courtship displays, transforming into living kaleidoscopes. It's not subtle, but that's the point. This is one of evolution's most flamboyant power moves. From India, shift to the cloud forests of Central and South America, where the resplendent Quetzal rules. This bird is almost mythical in its appearance and cultural symbolism. The males have long emerald green tail feathers that can stretch past their bodies, paired with a bright red chest. The green shifts between blue and gold depending on the light, thanks to the same kind of structural coloration seen in the peacock. Despite their vibrant appearance, they can be surprisingly hard to spot in the wild, blending into the dense, shadowed canopies. In the mountains of Papua New Guinea, the birds of paradise look like a mix between avant-garde fashion and abstract art. One standout is the Wilson's bird of paradise. It sports a bald, electric blue crown, a vivid red back, and a spiraling pair of violet tail wires that seem too ornate for function. Every part of its body seems designed for visual impact, not practicality. During courtship, males clean their display area meticulously before performing a dance that shows off every colourful angle. It's over the top, even by bird of paradise standards. Then there's the Mandarin Duck, native to East Asia and often seen in pairs gliding across lakes like floating brushstrokes from a classical painting. Males have a palette that includes orange sails on their backs, bold white stripes, and deep burgundy on the chest. Unlike many ducks that molt into duller feathers outside of breeding season, the male mandarin holds onto his colours, longer reinforcing his status as a symbol of beauty and fidelity in multiple cultures. Australia's Rainbow Lorikeet earns its name honestly. It wears a vivid spectrum, a blue head, green wings, yellow and orange chest, and red beak. Unlike some birds that reserve their flair for mating season, lorikeets stay vivid all year round. These parrots live in noisy flocks and feed on nectar, often covered in pollen like little feathered paintbrushes. Their beauty is loud, bold, and constant. In contrast, the Himalayan Monal, Nepal's national bird, thrives in cooler, mountainous environments. Its feathers appear metallic, like they were dipped in molten metal, coppery reds, electric blues, deep greens, all shifting with light. It's a pheasant, but it looks more like something out of science fiction. The male's iridescence isn't just for looks. It helps signal strength and vitality during mating season. For sheer elegance, the blue jay might seem too common, but its beauty holds up under scrutiny. Unlike birds with pigment-based blues, the blue jay's feathers are actually brown. It's the microscopic structure of the feather barbs that refracts light to create that vibrant blue. The bold pattern of white, black and sky blue gives it a crisp, classic look. Common or not, it's hard to deny the design quality of this bird. Another North American stunner is the wood duck. The male in breeding season looks like it was painted with fine brushes. Metallic greens and purples on the head, red eyes, an ivory bill, and an intricate pattern of white stripes and chestnut flanks. It's considered one of the most colourful waterfowl in the world, And unlike the showy peacock, the wood duck manages to blend elegance with subtlety. No one colour dominates, they all cooperate. In Africa, the lilac-breasted roller flashes across the savannas like a flying gemstone. Its feathers span almost every hue in the pastel spectrum: turquoise, blue, lilac, green and tan, arranged in a clean, symmetrical pattern that pops against the dry, golden grasslands. This bird isn't shy. It often perches out in the open, scanning for insects or putting on aerial displays. It doesn't have long feathers or bizarre shapes, just clean, eye-catching colour laid out with perfect balance. Finally, the greater bird of paradise, also from New Guinea, closes the list with a feather display that looks more costume than anatomy. Males have long, flowing yellow flank plumes and a rich green face with a black chest shield. During courtship, they hang upside down from branches, spreading those flank plumes into a golden fan while vibrating their wings. It's as much a performance as it is a mating ritual. The feathers aren't just beautiful, they're dynamic tools of persuasion. Each of these birds shows how evolution has turned feathers into more than flight tools. They become status symbols, display screens, camouflage, and sometimes even traps for light itself. These 10 species stand out not just for their colour or complexity, but for how their feathers have become part of a larger story of survival, attraction, and sometimes just the raw pursuit of being seen.